Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you're doing really good. I'm recording these on the full moon, so it should be interesting. I did a little bit of a pre-shuffle, and I asked the 108 deck just to kind of give me a message for Leo, and what popped out was the Phoenix. So, not something little. The rising Phoenix. So we're gonna see what we have. Messages do you want to give to Leo? Opening up to that divine white light. Let's pull it through our chakras, grounding us, going through our crown chakras like a beam of light. What message do you have for Leo? What message do I have for Leo? This one. 10. Be flexible, adaptable. And you see the star too. This always look like tweezers. I guess this beam of light has a lot more color to it. Literally looks like beams of light coming in and out. Resin on the bottom. There could be a feeling like something is stuck, like you know something good is there, but what is that, or what is that going to be? Well, your answer is like that is the uncreated, or the vibe of the uncreated here. Let's see if I can, yeah. So the uncreated, this card kind of comes to me like from a different realm. The way that it appears, it's almost like whatever that is going to be created is something that hasn't been done before, hasn't been thought of before, kind of out of this world energy. So I guess what I'm saying is I don't think you're actually going to know what you're supposed to be flexible about, but just to be open to all the possibilities of what you could create, because there's just so much that could be created with this uncreated card. Wow. Okay. And there's a blue topaz there in the middle of it. The uncreated. Handcuffs. Is this how you're feeling? This might be how I'm feeling. A little bit. A little bit. And maybe it's that energy right now. So the handcuffs card says control, defensiveness, target, handicapped, held back, prey, suppress, the need to break free, detained by external forces, applying force, incapacitated, submit, and feeling powerless. And okay, so when I get this card, I get the feeling of really wanting to move in a just whatever direction. Some direction that's different is what I'm getting. And being in a resin state where it feels, I don't know, like the options aren't there, or like every time, I don't know, like every time something gains momentum, something stops, or something gets in the way, there's some kind of hiccup, there's some type of control. We'll get more. We definitely will get more. If those were made out of tin, they would be really easy just to kind of break open, wouldn't they? Handcuffs. All right. Why is handcuffs here? Who feels controlled? Or why is the feeling of being controlled or powerless to something here? Oh, okay. Oof. So that's a powerful message in itself for this one to come out with it. Oh my goodness. You're meant to break free of a certain path, is what I'm getting. You're meant to break free from the path of being held together. This card, the way that it came out, is specifically talking about how the corset, there can be things in our life where we're told we have to be prim and proper, we have to be holding it up like a certain way, looking a certain way. A people pleaser is what this card is. And it's in the reverse. There's a... it feels like a rebellious streak that's like wanting to come out and being held back somehow from doing that. And maybe that has to do with, because whatever this is, it's uncreated. You haven't created. It's like a big message of a freedom from social norms, from energy manipulation, from the fear virus that likes to go around, people pleasing. And you have 4-4. It's just another message to me about being on the path that you're guided on, meant to feel some type of restriction, meant to feel suppressed. It's just going to make, well, it's just going to make the purpose of popping out of that much more sweet, like when you do. You won't be fit into a mold. Like, you're not made to fit into a mold here. This corset, you're not meant to fit into a mold. Okay, I have a timing card of, wow, okay, beautiful. I have a timing card of 1 to 3 months, all right? It says spring on it, but it's definitely, it's like my timing card of within 1 to 3 months, something is going to occur. And look, it is going to help you break free. I would say that you're probably still feeling this energy of restriction, bound. But here is probably what's coming in 1 to 3 months. So I have the youth card. I have mutable, breaking free, rebellious, insecure, idealistic, on the verge, trying things out, naive, hormonal, finding self, impressionable, independent, receptive, and strong-willed. Keyword is breaking free from this card. And 1 to 3 months. Okay. Should we just keep going with these? Because I have a few other decks here. Something can go either way at this side. At this time, you have the coin toss with 2 choices, either or. 2 sides to every story. The butterfly effect. It's interesting, the butterfly effect. It might be about this. It might be about striving for self-reliance. It's almost like the fishing pole. Self-reliance, accomplishment, self-improvement, capable. It feels like that is the like an ultimate goal, but that there's some type of energies that keep trying to like reel you in or make you take bait. Make you take the bait. Like, here, just do what we say and then you'll be comfortable. Why are you not comfortable in the way that I want to set you up? You know what I mean? That's the message I get. Like, because Leo's definitely not meant to be comfortable in somebody else's way. For sure. I have earn, loss, death, forfeiture, grief, closed up, state of change, dismantle. Dismantle. The end, collapse. So it's going to be the end, okay, of this, of whatever it is that makes you feel so restricted. You have the crystal ball on the bottom. That's beautiful, right? And you have the rainbow, which is the wish granted, serendipity, patience, a blessing, manifesting wealth, perfect timing, and then happening soon is also popping out. So the situation or event in question will unfold very soon. And you will just kind of know or have a premonition. You could be feeling really funky, like, because things could be switching so much for you. A gut reaction, ESP, breaking through from the optical illusions here within a few days. Okay. Let's get a different deck and let's just see. Let's see what else wants to come out. Heavenly helpers. Your spiritual team is guiding you through this difficult situation. Support team. Just don't feel good in that corset. You just don't feel good in that corset. That's what you don't want to be held together, especially by anybody else. You don't want to be held together. All right, so 30, I have your shooting star. Your shooting star, you're about to step into your fullest potential. I would say that would probably be in the 1 to 3 months. Still see everything okay? Kind of. And what else? Hidden treasure. And it's what's uncreated. Like finding a treasure at the end of the rainbow. It's something that's not always exactly obvious of where it is. You have brilliant untapped potential just waiting to be explored. 9-9. Speaking up. Your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. Oh, and authentic self-expression. Be true to who you are and your life will change in the most amazing ways, is what it says here. Let me try to pull it down a little bit. And then on the bottom, soul group. You're getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. You're getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. Okay, that's good. That looks good. Authentic self-expression looks good. It just feels like something is pushing you to this point. benefactor, grace and generosity. This could be members of a soul group, people that give to you, that support you, that like what you do. Oh. 59, wailing tree, to reconcile, or reconcile, a reconciliation. And the fool's embrace, transmuting pain. Transmuting pain. So this is one of those readings that's just kind of like, golly day. It's like, it's why is this one out here? Why is the wailing tree out here? This reconcile. Which girl? Whoa. Overcoming an obstacle. This is actually good. Okay, so the rich girl is coming across on the wailing tree to reconcile. And then the mountain is in the reverse. So whatever things are looking like a big obstacle to you right now, definitely they will be overcome. The wailing tree can mean to reconcile differences and just to let the past be the past and to move forward. This laid on top of that, happening soon. And the fish, it feels like a soul group to me, like a group that is access to like more wealth resources, ability to flow around things pretty easily, obstacles, especially with the mountain coming out in the reverse. So this is like having plenty. You know what's coming across is like being able to overcome this challenge of whatever it is that tries to make you fit into a certain mold, and you create something. I'm going to say within 1 to 3 months it brings closure and end to this restricted feeling. And whatever it is that you have uncreated or you have not created yet, it's like you're master of the alchemy here of the energies, and you're going to be able to call yourself fairly like wealthy, rich, privileged in a sense, but you know you're not. You know that you've had to go through a lot, or had to do a lot to get to where you are. And there's going to be like a lot of people that want to come back, that will want to come back in your life. Maybe after saying what you've done. I mean, and of course that would be all up to you. That would be your decision of whether to take people back. You know, I don't know. I feel like what you're going to create might be just so like amazing to some people, that then the people from your past, you know, start coming back. As they do, that stuff happens. So let's see what else. This is vice versa tarot. So give us more on what the coin toss is, I guess. What you're deciding. Maybe it's about, it's about what you're wanting to create. What you're deciding to create, what you want to create. This is maybe something about the unexpected journey here. Has the power of the sun majorly here in this card. The three of wands. It would be this similar to it being in the reverse. Oh, and you're taking that sword, and this is the Queen of Swords. So you're taking that sword and your communication is on point. Cutting out, using that sword if you need to cut out people, places, situations, and having the ability to. It is, like, to me, this is coming across as very strong-willed, independent energy. The sun looks like it is setting on the things that you used to be in partnership with. So there might be some really big moves when it comes to your partnerships, and I don't know whether it feels like they're expressing your true, like helping you express your true self or not. And if it's kind of not in alignment, see making big moves to cut those people, places, situations out of your life that aren't. Wow. Oh, I got the King of Swords in the reverse. It's like, at one time a couple, or at one time friends. It feels like there's going to be some people kind of mad. It's like she's this Queen of Swords taking her sword and cutting all the stupid buttons on that corset and releasing it. And there are others that are for like a rigid point of view, like things have to be this way. And they're not going to be so happy. In fact, they might be angry or mad of you, in a way, freeing yourself from what felt like it was not in alignment with who you truly are and what direction you're really wanting to go, why you're really here. This could be a quite unexpected journey towards wealth, too, with this rich girl energy. Give me another one with that. Whoa. A letter? This is like maybe in the form of adversary. It's maybe in the form of energy that would be considered in society. Like, this is the leader. This is the person that knows how it's supposed to be, the order, the structure, and they won't be too happy with whatever it is that you create, because it's going to be so kind of out there and different. What do I have on the time? 22. Okay, so let's just keep going. Are you disrupting the order? Maybe. With a snake. Snake. Who's the snake? So I have the whip card in the reverse. The snake popping out. You could feel like family. Like it would even be family that's not wanting you to. It's not celebrating you, or is the snake in the grass that's not wanting you to necessarily do good. These people, something's going to shut them up, is what I'm getting with the whip being in the reverse. This would be normally an energy that could say whatever they wanted to you, and it kind of like get away with it in a way. Mean things, hurtful things. And now I see it as whatever this opportunity is that comes your way for you to create something pretty amazing. It might have to do with this benefactor or somebody that like supports your cause. It will shut people up, especially when on the outside it's very obvious that you've like earned your spot, that you have earned your spot. You have to watch for the snake in the grass. Okay, who is the snake in the grass? Who's the snake in the grass? That could represent slander. People not saying very nice things. A mature man. So it could be an older person, a father figure, or somebody that was like a father. Are they coming up like a snake? has a lot to say about how you do things or what your journey looks like. Because possibly it didn't look like everybody else's. I see you like loving this person, but like they just don't ever have any good things to say about your views when it comes to going in a different direction than what anybody else had wanted you to do or thought you should do. Distant horizons. And then great fortune popping out. Again, now with this rich girl and the great fortune. Distant horizons. There's a very telepathic bond that you have with someone. It could be this benefactor. I feel like this reading is all over the place, and I'm sorry about that. Somebody really thinking about or a telepathic bond with you. Thinking about change that's coming for you, and maybe it involves them too. This could be a spirit child wanting to pop through community, a new beginning that is yet to begin. Someone is a false person or possibly using a fake account to get to you. I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. Look, now I have the privileged girl. I don't see this as being a bad thing, okay? I just see it as like you're meant to live like this, privilege, things coming to you, things, you know, just living and enjoying and creating and loving and having fun, not being restricted, having great fortune. I see that. And then I see this false person as maybe somebody in the background that sees you've left this person speechless. Perhaps you gave up a whole lot in order to go on a path that's very unique, or that is like part of your experience here in the journey. Well, know that you will be getting back to this privileged lady state, this great fortune and things like that. So whatever is in bad health right now, or that you feel like is in bad health, that will also get better. Let's do advice. Advice. 7, the adventure with the Sagittarius arrow. Spark of curiosity. Gnosis, spiritual awakening. It's time. Heeding the call. Research it, inner knowing. Dark to light. Going down the rabbit hole. Waking from the dream. Oh. Innovation, and the inventor card. Innovation, imagination, creative, gadgets, technology, groundbreaking, okay to fail, do it again and again, inspired ideas, setting trends, mastermind, and modern air. And it's also like with the access to be able to, with access to be able to do that, to invent what you want. And I don't know, something that you're going to create or come up with that's going to be pretty amazing is what I'm getting from that. So that's what I've got for you. Let's pull an angel number message, and I'm going to wrap this up. I do have private readings available. If you need a private reading, that information's in the description box below. As always, like and subscribe if you did like the video or the reading. You have major endings on top of the earn card too. 13 is the number with the death card, change and transformation. And it says you're a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook will keep you determined and on track as you work towards your goals. I am confident. 777. Oh, and the 7 there. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in flow. 16, I am perceptive. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. Like that white rabbit, right? You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. You're a wisdom seeker. Your angels ask you share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive. And then 00, angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. I am observant. 00. So that's what I got for my Leos. I'm sending you lots of love. Thanks for joining me. Bye.